Alrighty, it's time to start this game here in Los Angeles. So here we go. But first, some highlights from the games earlier today. go. It's time to start this game. Raiders taking on the Chargers. Chargers are going to get the ball to start in Los Angeles. Let's see. Wow, that didn't go well. Anyway, Raiders, Chargers, here we go. Justin Herbert hands it off to new running back. They do not have Austin Eckler anymore as he signed with the Commanders. And we'll see him later this afternoon as well, as his game will be on a little bit later. In a few minutes, in about 30-ish minutes. But here comes big handoff as there he goes all the way. Touchdown, just like that. The Chargers are on the board. Big gets it out to the receiver, and there he is. This team basically got dismantled, even though it's a new coach. Is now coaching the team with Jim Harbaugh from Michigan, but this team pretty much got dismantled over the offseason, and they really got nobody except for Joey Bosa and Justin Herbert. So Raiders get the ball though, and they'll start with So here we go. Looking, throws it up and caught. Found Josh Jacobs. Or was he their running back? Well, yeah, but it was a 62-yard run, minute 50. And here we go. That was a big run there from Josh Jacobs, but we'll see how he did as he gets another stiff arm. But yep, big run. Gets around him, boom. One's right, jukes him out. Then still running, and then gets a stiff arm and then gets tackled. So that's how he starts. Hands it off to the running back, who's still no idea. They got rid of their running back. It's either Josh Jacobs or... Anyway, but oh, there's a pick. Corner. Big interception right there. Massive interception right in the corner of the end zone. So, big interception. Here we go. Herbert hands it off again, and he doesn't get anywhere. So there, hands it off again, and gets 4. So far, not a big play here, but nope, here comes, and it finds a tight end, past midfield, past 45, 40, 35, and goes down at about the 33. Big play for the Chargers, getting out to the tight end, and gets all the way down to the 33. Passes it up, and there he goes. Hands it off. Going. And slides down for 8 yards there. Hands it off. It goes down. Loses about a foot there. As hands it off, but still gets nowhere. 4th down. They're kicking a field goal to make this 10-0 before first quarter ends, and that's it. The Chargers are up 10-0 on the Raiders, and there's still 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Touchback for the Raiders, and the Raiders try again. Ding. Hands it off. There it goes. And gets there past the first down for a first down. He's past midfield. Looking for Davante Adams, and he overthrows him. Hands it off. 3 yards. Looking. And gets it out to the tight end here. Is now past the 30. And there it is. Hands it off and goes down for 3. As there it is with 2:17 left in the third. Looking. Finds Jacobs again. Looking, hands it off, and he gets free for a first down. It's 1st and goal. Less than 2 minutes, minute 55. Hands it off again, and he almost makes it 2 yards. A minute 45 left. Looking for the tight end and gets there. And that will be a touchdown for the Raiders, as the Raiders will not go scoreless for the first half. They will score. We're about halfway through the second quarter, and it's no good. He missed it. 6-10 now. 1:41 to go in the first half, as it's a touchback. Looking, hands it off, and goes down for 4. There we go. Looking, gets to the tight end. There we go. It's out, and there's time for the first game break as the Broncos strike here in Seattle. Wow. 46. Hands it off. 3 yards. Minute 8 left to go in the second quarter. In the first half, really. Looking for the receiver to get out there, and he gets down as well. Hands it off again. Chargers also lost Mike Williams in free agency, along with Keenan Allen, so most of their weapons on offense they lost, and this team pretty much got dismantled. Both sides of the ball got dismantled since Harbaugh took it over, and there's 1st and goal now. And hands it off. Still going. He gets there. And just like that, they get there, and the running back goes all the way in from the 10-yard line. We haven't seen a run from him like that yet this game. And it makes it. So 17-6 with 13 seconds left in the first half. Looking. Gets it from the 10. Up. Still going, and goes down to 20. 5 seconds. Looking. Throws. Picked off. And that is it. As he that's the end of his drive, and that'll do it. Alright, the time to get this halftime started. First, some highlights from some of the games going on right now. Alright, let's take a look at some of the highlights. There's only one game on right now, is the Broncos Seahawks. Broncos are up on that one, and then Steelers won. These are the scores from the games earlier today, as they are all the other 4 games is here. Alright, we're back now after those games, after those highlight with the Broncos Seahawks game, the only game on right now with it. Then you have 2 more games, Browns, Cowboys, and Buccaneers, Commanders coming on in a little bit. Those 2 games will be on probably around the time the 4th quarter is in both these games, so that's going to be it with that. But we're seeing this is now the afternoon games, after seeing what happened with the seeing what happened with the games in the morning. Vikings, Panthers, Vikings, Giants, Panthers, Saints. Those two games are very close all the way to the end. It was close. It was too close to call, like especially with the Vikings, Giants winning off a field goal. That was crazy. The Bears, they played great over the Titans. Caleb Williams has started out very well in his first game, so we'll see if he continues that up with going up against the Texans, who also, with their second-year quarterback, has done really well. D'Amico Ryans has put together a very good team, and this Houston team played great over the Colts. It 20-10. That was a very good game. So you have that, and then you have the Bengals and Patriots both didn't look very well. I mean, the Patriots are in a rebuild mode, but the Bengals are kinda not playing the best right now. So Bengals still won 16-7, but like neither team looked really good, and that game was kinda a lot of interceptions and kinda just not really great playing. The Steelers-Falcons, that game was pretty close. That game was the only game that went into overtime. The Steelers ended up winning in overtime, and that would be our first overtime game of the season. So we'll see if we can get any more this week, or if we're just going to get closer games but not overtime games, or we're just going to get a bunch of blowouts. But anyway, time to get back into the second half, and let's see what happens here with the Chargers and Raiders. Time to start the second half here. Well, the third quarter, but the second half, as the Chargers are up 17-6 over the Raiders, and boom! What a hit! There it is. Stiff arm, still going for 6. Hands it off again, still going. Oh. There. Looking. Caught. Going. Davante Adams. There he goes. First catch of the game. And there it is. And there we go. He gets to about he gets for 2 a little bit. Looking. 3 yards. 2:05 left to go in the third quarter. And caught it. There goes Jacobs. And gets 31. It's 31 yards. It goes down at about the 22. There it is. Goes down at 22. Looking for Brock Bowers. He finds him and gets a first goal and throws it up and caught it. And just like that, the Raiders are within a score again. As we will see how they do. They're going for 2, looking, and he completely underthrew him pretty much, as it's 12-17 and touchback. Time for another game break, as the Seahawks are able to get it all the way down. They find Disley and gets him all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Hands off. Okay. 2 yards. Minute 24. And sacked. Looking. Throwing. Caught. 11 yards. Still going. Minute left. Hands it off. Boom. Goes down 2 yards. 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Oh, throws it up, and it is picked off! And just like that, the Chargers are back within. The Chargers have the ball again, and the Raiders are stopped on another good possession. The Raiders had the game. The Raiders could have gone down the field. Instead, they threw a pick again, and the Chargers get the ball back. Chargers are up by 5, and they continue to move up, and oh, here he goes! He's not stopping! And that is it! Touchdown Chargers, 16 seconds left in the third. This game may actually be over, as if they make the extra point, it will be a 12-point game. And the Raiders are not playing like they can get 12 points in a quarter. So, not exactly working out. Looking for it, and it is up and good. 24-12. 16 seconds. Up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and goes down. Hands it off. There it is, and he only gets 2, and that'll do it for the third quarter. 12-24. There we go. Looking, throws, and caught. There he goes. He goes down for about the 40. Looking, throws it up, and caught. Still going, and goes down for 13. Past midfield. Raiders trying to get down the field before the game's over. And they need to score twice now. They need to score 2 touchdowns to get, or 4 field goals, but they're not going to get 4 drives unless they throw picks, and then that's all. And then they don't get touchdowns after that. Chargers throw a bunch of interceptions, but they can't get in the end zone. Minute 57, 56, 55 left to go in this game, actually, as there it is, 5 yards at about the 4-yard line. Hands it off, and it is stopped completely. And it'll be 3 yards. Minute and a half. Time for another game break as the Seahawks go down again and score. Stopped again and loss of 1. And it's 4th down. They have to go for it here. And it's up and good! Touchdown! I don't know why I said good. But it is caught. And the Raiders will score. They're going for 2. This could help him here. And he throws an interception. And it's 18-24 now. Not looking good for the Raiders. It's a 6-point game, so there's still a shot. Looking to get the onside, and it is no. The Chargers will recover. This pretty much seals it. They just need to hold on to the ball for the rest of the quarter, basically, or at least like 30, like half of this, like at least 30 seconds. They need to give the Raiders probably about 30 seconds-ish. That's 30 seconds or less. Anything more than that, it might be too much time. But they have to score a touchdown, so this right now, what they're doing now, might have actually been enough. Looking, throwing up, caught. There we go. And oh, we almost broke free. 14 yards, 32 seconds. Hands it off again. Breaks free again. And that's it. That will be the clincher. And the Chargers are going to win this game here in LA, as the Chargers, Harbaugh's first game as, well, first game as the head coach, as really a head coach in the NFL. He was the head coach for the University of Michigan, and led them to the national championship. Well, yeah, so 15 seconds here. Looking, and throw it up, and caught. There we go. Oh, there he goes. Where was this? There goes Jacobs. Goes down for 39, and that will do it. The Chargers will win 31-18. Raiders tried to maybe score a touchdown just to make the score look a little bit better than it was. This game really was over, and that will do it. The Chargers will win. Well, that's definitely a good. That was definitely a good game. We're gonna have more games though coming on, all coming on this afternoon. More games this afternoon and tonight. So there'll be more games coming on now, and then another game tonight, and then but there's definitely been a lot of games that's happening today. That's been happening today, and I'll have one of those up here. No, here. No, here. And then I'll have the playlist for all of the week 1 games here. But anyway, then make sure you guys like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing here with these videos. There will be plenty of more coming out for every single game. So anyway, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we'll see you next video.